Welcome back, everybody, to part 12.
One and 2 makes the 12.
Pretty sure it's 12.
It's 12, I checked.
Wait, so your mysterious monitor not turning off issue just can't be fixed?
It's not the monitor's problem, it's Windows not wanting to go to sleep. I'll manually tell it to go to sleep, because I usually do when I get up from the computer. And it just like goes to sleep and then immediately comes right back.
Oh. Okay. I misunderstood.
Oh. Okay.
I thought like your monitor to turn off on its own based on an activity.
Well, yeah, now that's not happening either. It's kind of like all over, because the monitor is supposed to go off at 10 minutes, whatever, and then it's supposed to go to sleep at 15 or something like that.
Yep.
And none of those things happen now. It doesn't go to sleep on its own, the monitor doesn't turn off on its own, and it doesn't go to sleep when I tell it to go to sleep.
So it almost sounds like there's something in the background that's running that's like...
Yeah, preventing it
or like simulating activity of some sort.
Right. I'm gonna have to check a little deeper into that, but so far the typical stuff that apparently is what normally causes problems like this, because I looked it up on Google Answers or whatever. Those typical routes are all, as they should be. I imagine it's got to do with the Elgato, because it's caused so many weird problems so far. So yeah. But I guess not a lot, but it has caused problems. It still causes problems with my sound. Like it overrides the normal speakers and wants to use the Elgato sound capture or output on like YouTube and stuff or anything else.
Oh, so mine does that.
Annoying. So I just kill the task like the first thing when I restart Windows, so that it doesn't do that. Because otherwise I have to like tell it every time I'm like, if I'm watching YouTube and I'm not even like navigating out of the browser, every video it goes back to the Elgato thing.
No,
so
mine
it's
doesn't
really
do that.
annoying.
Like
yeah,
it's gonna default to Elgato the first time around, but then as soon as I switch it to like my headphones or whatever, it stays like that for a little bit.
Well, I tried like deactivating it in the normal sound mixer settings and the advanced settings and all that. It just doesn't seem to want to do it. It'll like literally, you can select the right one that you want, and then like a frame later it'll just snap back to the Elgato.
I feel like I did that like once or twice.
Yeah?
And I was like, I don't understand what's happening, and I think I just rebooted and it didn't do it again.
Oh.
But I do remember that, like, I couldn't get the output off of Elgato. And I would just have no sound. So I don't know what that thing was doing, but it wasn't right.
Odd. Speaking of odd, I can't find our Zoom window. I think it's not working correctly.
Oh.
Give me a sec here.
I think if you minimize it, Zoom does something kind of weird.
I think that's maybe what happened. Because it seems like it knows that I'm in a meeting, but I can't see the... Like, I see that it's down there in my taskbar, but it's not visible. I think I might have to rejoin this video, or not the video, but the Zoom call.
Okay. Well,
let me try to, yeah. Okay, leave meeting. And let's try to... Let me back in. Let me back in.
You figured your shit out?
I'm waiting for you to let me back in. Yeah. Join. There we go. All right, we're good.
Right.
Excellent.
Don't break it again.
I don't know what happened. I think I think it happened when you took your screen down because you had to fix that syncing problem.
Oh, actually, maybe.
I think that's what happened.
So have we decided? I suppose we have. Let's do this. Derp.
Derp.
Chivette just does that from time to time. Just shakes.
What? What's up, Ubicore?
I love this boss fight music, yeah. This and its theme.
Its theme's cool.
How's stuff going, boy?
Kylo knows what it really is, but we like our interpretation.
I agree.
Wow, you're getting through that game pretty quick, Ubicore. Nice job.
Whoa. Yeah, very nice.
How many hours do you have in it? How many do you think it is? Because that's like a... I mean, I don't know if it means that it's a long game, but it was a dual layer disc for a DVD. 50's pretty good. Yeah, there's quite a lot of cutscenes in that game, and I didn't think I even got through half of the game when I played it last. Bart's the problem child anyway.
He's fragile. Yeah, it's really good by PS2 standards.
Yes, yeah, I agree.
Wise man is conveniently not here.
Conspicuously.
Blood whip. That's quite a lot of fuel. Yeah. Shit, I don't even remember if I played to the point where you get mechs. I must have really ducked out early on that one.
Just gave up.
I guess. I had 3 characters. Stuff happens. I had more than 3 characters. I had the first 3 and then Chaos too. That's probably where I stopped. Was when you first get Chaos.
This stuff is so expensive.
Well, it was good though.
Let's see what else he has.
So in Xenosaga, you get mechs, but they're not gears.
They have a different name.
Are they as big as gears?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they are. Okay, cool. Thought they might have been like half the size or something for some reason. Oh, Hogs units. That's right. Yeah, or eggs.
I always thought
You
eggs
always said
was kinda-
Ogs, right?
I always said Ogs because eggs sounded dumb. But
Well,
yeah, I
eggs
think they do call
also-
it kind of like eggs.
Do they?
Sorta.
Oh, I guess I never saw any of the cutscenes, but you always said Ogs, and by the way that it looks more
Looks
like
like
Ogs. Yeah. Eggs.
Eggs.
I once had a friend tell me that you know in Final Fantasy VIII how it's seed, like seed gardens with, and it's spelled SEE capital D. He said that he was convinced while playing the game that it was pronounced CD.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then like it made no sense to him like why they're going around doing the things that they're doing because they're CD And I'm like, no, they're seed. It's seeds, like plant seeds. You fucking idiot.
Oh no.
But he was like super convinced that no, it's CD. Like they say it, it's CD. Why would it be capital D if we didn't say CD? And I'm like, I don't know. Like it just is. It just is. It's obviously seed though.
It is seed. Treasures.
Yeah, the graphics in this spot aren't too bad because they're kind of simple. Not a whole lot's going on. Those are cool enemies.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha! Booyah!
Oh.
Ha!
That was some damage. Must have done
Hey!
some damage.
Ha!
A little bit.
Ha!
Oh, no, a lot of it. Never mind. Eat.
Oh god, it's free.
It's broken free of its restraints.
Booyah!
Oh god.
Ha!
Come on, Satan.
Hey! Ha! Se! Ha! Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha!
There we go.
Me. Okay. Oh, she has none.
Has none what? Those none skills. Oh no.
Interesting.
Unfortunate. Well, yeah, Yubicor. I don't remember exactly how the fight system works in Xenosaga, but I do remember it was very good.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was very solid.
Yeah, the more we talk about it, the more Yubicor is playing it, the more I want to get into it.
Yeah, same.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha!
Oh,
Nice.
Hey! Ha! Se! Ha!
huh.
Hmm.
I don't remember the event card thing. But cool. That seems a little arbitrary, but it's okay, I suppose. I think I remember the boost system.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That was fairly useful, actually.
Yes, this case.
Yeah, I'm generally not a fan of metagame stuff, like you say, as well, but I don't know, it can be okay. Oh, like, Panzer Dragoon. Not Panzer Dragoon, I'm sorry, Legend, what the hell's that game?
Legend of Dragoon?
Legend of Dragoon, there it is, thank you. Legend of Panzer Dragoon.
Hybrid mashup.
Oh, okay.
Booyah! Booyah! Ha!
Uh-oh.
Ha! Se! Ha! Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha!
Damn! Stomp that bitch. Robo Punch! Makes me think of that character in Marvel vs. Capcom. What's his name, actually? I can't remember. Oh, Jin.
Oh, yep.
With his Robo Punch moves. He's fun. He's ridiculous, but fun. Melania! Gee.
Ha! Hey! Ha!
Yeah, I don't know what Jin is from,
Ha!
what game he originates from. I'm not sure at all.
I remember looking it up.
Booyah!
Do you remember what the answer was?
No, I think it was something I didn't know. But yeah, I was in the same boat. I was like, what game is he from?
He's probably from one of those obscure Capcom fighters, like Vampire Killer or something. Not Vampire Killer. I'm sorry, Dark Souls or something. No, not Dark Souls. What the hell is the name of that shit?
Darkstalkers.
Thank you. No, there
What
it
is
is.
happening with you today?
I'm confusing things for other things.
Booyah! Booyah!
Want to mash up all the best games together. But yeah, Darkstalkers. That's a fun one too, though.
It's a very dangerous one.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Se!
Ah, Ubicore got it. It's a mech fighting game called Cyberbots.
Booyah!
We had Darkstalkers at my at the arcade that I worked at for a little while. He got swapped out at a time after a time.
He
Did you
killed
seriously
everybody.
just die? Holy crap! I wasn't looking. I was looking up cyberbots. How'd that happen?
It has this move where it attacks everyone for a whole lot of damage. And
Good
I actually
lord.
don't know why it was still alive. Like, the first one went down pretty quick. Yikes.
God damn. Did you save it all since we started?
No!
I wouldn't expect you to. It's only like half an hour.
God damn it. Alright, let's run through this again. Yeah, I don't know why that move does so much damage. But I think he attacks 5 times, and it's either distributed randomly across the entire team.
Well, shit. Hopefully that won't happen again.
Could just run from those guys.
Have you played Dark Souls?
No.
Do you like the idea of it? Do you know how it works?
How it works?
Yeah. Like, it's really hard for a specific reason.
I don't think so. I don't know much about it.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure it works the same in all of them, but I've only played 3, and Neo apparently works just like it too. So it's like, you get experience from every enemy that you kill, and you need a certain amount of experience to go level up. But you got to go do it at a certain spot, and they're at like either checkpoints, or you can like warp to like a hub, and as you level up, everything starts to get super expensive, very, very expensive. And the thing is that when you die out there, you have to get back to where you died to collect all of your experience because you lost it.
Oh.
And if you don't, if you like get killed on the way, fall off a cliff or whatever, you lose it all permanently. And so it becomes extremely frustrating after a time, because you're literally like gathering experience for a level for over an hour at some points, and the enemies are really tough. Like, if you have to approach each enemy that you deal with, no matter how easy they are, the right way. If you take the easiest enemy in the game and approach it like an idiot, it's gonna kill you.
Is there a different strategy to each enemy, or?
Pretty much, like, they all have their attack patterns, but if you just like go forge like right ahead to them and absorb a couple hits, even if they're weak ass enemies, they're gonna hurt you for a bunch. So like, you have to make sure to dodge their attacks and like come at them at the right way, you know, and this and that.
Yeah, I heard you just spend a lot of time trying to dodge and rolling around.
Yeah, you spend most of the time doing that, like learning the thing, learning it, and once you know what to do, you don't have to dodge as much, but you still do need to dodge. But I haven't played Dark Souls as much as I have Neo, but apparently they play pretty much the same. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Bakura. When you make a mistake, it's your fault. So like, that's always the mark of a good difficulty for video games. Nice and tough, but it's always your fault. Don't make the same mistake twice. Got to learn from them. Oh, I never played Dark Souls 1. That 3 is the only one that I played. I played it for not very long, actually. I don't think I got very far into the game. It was my roommates at the time. And then after I moved out, I heard that Neo was a game, and I like Japanese Renaissance era better than like European. So like I went towards that instead.
And which one was that one?
Neo. It's basically Dark Souls, except you're a ninja and a samurai in like ancient Japan. Whereas Dark Souls is, I think all of them are more like European Renaissance, medieval type.
What was new?
PS4. That's what I have it for. I think it's also for Steam and stuff. There's a second Neo now as well, but I haven't seen anything about it. More Western mythology. Well, that would probably make it more immersive for me, because like a lot of the Japanese stuff that they get into in Neo, it kind of flies over my head because I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
We're almost
We can
back.
do it. We can do it this time.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Ubicora, that it's pretty. You gotta like piece the story together on your own, which is
Neo?
cool. I like that. No, in Dark Souls. There's not really a whole lot of NPCs in Neo. You don't really like, because in Dark Souls 3, I don't know if it's the same for all the Dark Souls, but in Dark Souls 3, there's like a hub where there's a lot of like non-player characters that just hang around you can interact with. Not really the case in Neo. There's a few, but you don't like approach them or anything. They're like in the menus.
Did you beat Neo?
Nope. Well, I have not.
Let's try this other elevator. I didn't take this one last time.
Living it up while I'm going down.
Takes us to a treasure. Death was totally worth it. Oh no! The Nemesis.
They come in pairs.
Kill it, Satan!
Hey! Ha! Say! Ha!
Is there a map that you can use in the game Ubicor? Because if it's those big sprawling maze-like structures that you sometimes get in video games, if they don't come with a map, oh my god, I am beyond lost. I'll forget about things and never find them again. Oh no! Yep. See, I'm not even gonna ever try that game. I'm gonna run around like an idiot. With Neo, it's there's no map, but each level is a set size. Like it's small enough to be able to remember all the little bits and pieces of it. If it's just one big fucking game, like no.
In Dark Souls, is it difficult to figure out what you're supposed to do, or is it pretty straightforward? Because I definitely did hear that the game is challenging, but I haven't heard much like in terms of the story or just overall confusion.
Well, it seemed to be in Dark Souls 3 for me that all the preliminary goals anyway were laid out pretty simply.
Oh.
At first, you can only go so many places. The view, of course, says it doesn't hold your hand, but they give you big objectives. That's what I like.
Yeah, to kind of like reward from play, I sort of prefer games that don't have too much hand. Like there's some challenge, makes you somewhat work to figure out what you're supposed to do and how to do it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I smashed you. Neo doesn't have any hand-holding in terms of how to get through each level, but like it's like each level is it ends and then you go back to the menu and choose another level. So it's not hard to like to get through each level. You just take each one at a time, you know, and then you can go back to it if you want to get like all the rest of the items if you didn't get them all. That's cool. The multiplayer in those games, and I think in Neo as well, that's kind of an interesting way of doing it, but I don't know exactly how it works all the way. I've seen my roommate play Dark Souls 3 with another person, and it seemed like a interesting way to do it.
They're like online multiplayer?
Yeah, it does. And it seems like it's best used to like help each other figure out where things are and all that, and like clear out a room. Yeah. Oh, but people can invade you as well, apparently. I never played online, because fuck other people. Occasionally in Neo, though, you have to fight, like, the ghost of another user that died in a certain spot. Oh, no. And they're usually kind of tough, because they're, you know, they're not just normal enemies. No!
Just gotta kill him quick.
Show no mercy. Unification. Yeah, I noticed that ability, and I think it might have been one of the very first messages I ever noticed on the map on Dark Souls. There was a freaking pit, and someone was like, "Walk straight. There's a secret bridge," and I'm like, okay, cool." And it was a pit. I died. And I was like, "Oh, this is asshole supreme #1." Like, fuck all this. I hate online people. They're the worst. They're the worst form of human is online.
Poor bastard.
Yeah, so I quickly learned to not like that. I mean, if people used it correctly, it would be great. Yeah, I didn't see that beware of liar message. I just saw the lie.
Beware of liar.
Yeah.
It'll be funny if it was some type of label. Like,
right.
This player's known to be a habitual liar.
Yeah, no kidding. That would be a great thing for the internet to have. Like, if you used up all your lie points and now you're labeled a liar.
Depending on the severity of the lie, it might use more or less points.
Right.
Although him telling you to go walk off a cliff is actually pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's hilarious for everyone except for me. I mean, I can laugh about it too, but at the time I was like, well, that's fucked up.
Why?
Oh no.
Why is it always these guys?
They come in trios.
No interest in fighting. Whoa, Satan!
What are you doing out there? He's in limbo.
Oh, okay. Sucked him back in. It wouldn't let me move until he appeared.
Weird.
Let's scour this place for treasures. That seems to be a big circle. Oh, this goes about. Okay.
Big cylinder.
Well, down seems like the way we want to go.
So we shouldn't go there yet.
Think so? So let's go this way. And go up.
I tried playing some more Resident Evil 2 Remake today. I made 0 progress, but I know what I need to do a little bit better now.
Oh, why? What happened?
It's Tyrant and zombies. There's just too many, and you don't want to use up all your ammo because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, so the ammo's the most scarce. But I know what I need to do. I got all the equipment that I need to get through everything and not use too much ammo and not get hit. Hopefully, I just gotta get it done. And then also
knife all the zombies.
Well, you can't because the knife has a life bar now.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's awful.
I mean, technically, yes, the knife can break, but slashing zombies, I don't think it would cause that.
It causes damage to the knife when you slash the zombie, and then also when you use it as a I don't think you were able to do this before, but you can use the knife. Like if you get grabbed by a zombie, you can stick it in him, and you won't take any damage.
Yep.
But if you retrieve it, it's like half dead, so you can only do it twice. And you have to like kill the zombie and then retrieve the knife to have it again. You can do it with flash bombs too and grenades. Oh, and I found a room where I found one of those documents that you read, and so they call him Mr. X in the game, but he's also codenamed Tyrant. Big asshole that won't stop following you.
Yeah, that sounds correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Ouch. Good thing he's got a crap ton of HP.
Those guys don't get too hard.
Seems like it should hurt. It's a goddamn huge saw blade.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Why do they have rocking horse feet? Makes no sense.
No! They use that far too often.
Yes. Robo punch.
I think physical effects are really hurt these guys.
Boosh. Oh, that seems to work okay.
Booyah! Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha! Booyah!
Oh,
Who are you?
how do you get over here?
Big Joe. I don't think it'll open. Better try it again.
I mean, that's kind of odd. Maybe it opens later.
Suppose so.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha! 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 Booyah! Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha!
Death. All the triangles.
He's free. swear Faye's at 99. Not even. 98,
Ah.
96.
So close.
So resistant.
Are there not enemies on the staircases?
Doesn't seem like it,
Yeah.
because I don't think I'm that lucky.
Ha!
Oogie.
Hey! Ha! Se! Ha!
Ouch. Good job, Faye.
Excellent move.
Booyah! Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha!
Ooh.
There he goes.
Oh, fucking frickin' finally.
Missed the other two. Lasher.
Check your coat.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha!
Ha!
No! Oh, it's just the saw. The saw attack I don't like.
Reminds me of the Guyver.
Ha! Ken! Ha! Se!
Yeah. Remember he throws a saw into one of the guy's heads accidentally?
Yeah.
It was a normal size saw though. Table saw. Is that where the Big Joe is?
Oh, no. That just looked like it might be the right way to go.
Oh.
Is it one of those monsters?
Doesn't look like a monster.
Or those like stop signs, traffic controller things?
Oh, that's right. Well, looks like it's a monster.
No,
Oh.
that's not what it was.
Yeah, what a lie.
Ha! Se! Ha! Ken! Ha! Se! Ha! Ha! Booyah!
No!
Yeah.
Se! Ha! Ken! Ha! Se!
You'll get bubbled to death.
It's a dangerous move. We should sell these gold nuggets.
Yeah, we got 7, motherfucker. We're rich. Hey.
Oh. Okay. All right.
He's getting deep.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha! Booyah!
Go home.
Yeah.
Sore! Booyah!
Nice.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha! Booyah!
He's broken free. Oh God.
I think it has to do with how much damage was dealt to it.
Hey! Ha! Se! Ha!
Lucky you survived.
Whoa, and they drop gold nuggets?
Yep, apparently so.
Damn, son.
They're marking 8 nuggies.
Makes me want 100-piece nug night.
Oh my God. No.
Yes.
That sounds horrible. My fucking veins like fill with chicken at just the thought.
It's delicious.
So much chicken. Do we need another ice cube though? I'll be right back.
Alright. So I think there might have been a path that I didn't explore through here yet.
All right.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha!
Ha!
Ha! Booyah!
Get him. Does that attack both of them? Just one? Oh, just.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha! Sore! Booyah!
So I was right. I was able to beat Batman fairly quickly.
Nice.
After beating it the first time. Those games they're tough, but like once you learn the thing, you know, it's way easier.
How long did it take?
Like 37 minutes, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, not too long. Normally, when I would play it before, I'd be playing it for hours and getting all frustrated and shit because you gotta do stuff over when you get a game over and all that. Econometer.
Is that like an economizer?
It's like what you take with you when you want to buy meth. You have it with you and you get better prices.
Halves EP usage in battle.
Oh, cool. So how's your new place working out?
Really good. I like it.
Cool.
I've just been busy with work and then too lazy afterwards to finish unpacking at a rate that I want.
Sure. Got a sweet Knight Rider poster. I should give it to you and make sure you put it on your wall.
Okay.
Well, I was kidding. I didn't think that you would actually want to put a Knight Rider poster on your wall.
What? Of course I would.
Oh, really? Because I thought you like hated that stuff.
Knight Rider?
Well, I mean, like posters and like kind of not high art.
Oh. No.
Okay. Well, then maybe I will send it to you because I got nowhere else to put it, and I actually never really watched Knight Rider, so I'm not really a fan.
Oh.
I mean, I might be if I did watch it, but yeah, whatever. But you're definitely between us. You're the car guy. Yeah, very nice. Kill him before he breaks free. No. Smash.
Dead.
At least he doesn't get that HP back when he does that attack. Yeah. I kind of want to do Street Fighter 2010 next, but like, I don't know if I can beat that damn game. The end is so tough. Like, it's such an endurance round.
Could make for a good stream.
It would make for a long-ass, very frustrating stream. That's for sure. I think something that might be more realistic and doable is beating the first Ninja Gaiden, because that is really hard too, and it's definitely an endurance round as well. But I've seen run-throughs on YouTube at this point, kind of explaining the best route and how to keep the right items and all that, and making something very hard a little less hard. So I think if I followed that guideline, I'd be able to do it. because the first time I ever played Ninja Gaiden, I was able to get to the end of the game, but I just wasn't able to beat it. Took all day though. But you know what game is really fun for the Genesis, and I don't know if I would say it's a better Ninja game than Ninja Gaiden, but Revenge of Shinobi.
Oh,
all those games are a lot of fun.
Those are really good.
Those games are great. Number 3 is great too. I think that's the best one.
How much are Genesis games going for now?
Depends on the game, of course. I bought Earthworm Jim in the box for $30, something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. For the most part, Sega games are a lot easier to find in the box for a cheaper price because of the box. You know, it's a hard plastic. So like a lot of people didn't throw them away; they just kind of kept them because it's easy to. I mean, like most people keep their DVD cases too for the same reason. They're it's easy to use, and like Nintendo, Super Nintendo was a flimsy cardboard that I threw away that shit immediately. I wish I never did, but yeah, can't really blame me though. But there's definitely more rare games that go for a lot more. Just depends on the game. I saw a copy of FF Tactics in the jewel case that went for like $30, like last year.
Oh.
Yeah. I saw a complete Jaguar console with the CD and the 2 controllers and all that. $600. Yeah. So it doesn't necessarily matter if it was a good console, just if it's sought after. Oh, I remember when the Resident Evil 2 remake came out, the price of the original game jumped like $20, and that was back down.
Oh.
Yeah. Prices ride the hype train.
Was it back then?
For some reason, for some reason, Capcom versus SNK 2 is pretty pricey for the PlayStation 2. You seem to have a lot of games in your collection, Ben, that never really lost their value, or gained more value.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I didn't really bother looking them up. Like,
it doesn't seem like you ever tried to do that. Yeah.
Selling them either. I was just like, I'm just keeping these games forever.
Right. I mean, but like when you compare games that I have had and then sold off, if I had kept them, you'd still probably have more valuable games than me. So most of my games were pretty run-of-the-mill, I guess, by comparison. Like I did have FF3, or 6 or whatever, but that's probably the most expensive game that I've ever owned. And it's not like the most expensive or anything like that. A normal copy unboxed is probably like $30, $40. But like, I never owned Chrono Trigger. You have Chrono Trigger. That game's over $100 on its own, I think.
Yeah.
Lunar's pretty expensive too, I think.
That's a good question. Yeah, Lunar's probably not cheap.
But because it came with all that fancy shit.
So some of those games that I have are collector's editions. For those, I obviously get the boxes.
Right.
So like Lunar, I have a box for that. Like my different Final Fantasy games that are collector's editions. I have the boxes.
Cool. Good going. Not that you'll ever have a reason to sell them.
No, I mean, I don't.
Oh God.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha!
I'm pretty sure a Mega Man X3 is very expensive.
Hmm.
I think that's like about $100 game too.
Do I have these?
I believe you do. I mean, that's unless you gave it to somebody, you used to have it. I know I borrowed it from you.
Yeah.
If I remember right, you only had two X2 and X3. You did not have one.
Mm-hmm.
I have one now though. I bought it off some kid online. Starting to feel like playing some Zelda though.
Mm.
I think that might be on the list here pretty soon for me.
Confused as to where I'm supposed to go.
Oh no.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha! Uria! Sore! Uria!
Coho to death.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Se! Ha!
Robo bullet. Bam.
Kick.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is right.
Back to the save point. Gotta fill out them death blows. Have you tried Breath of the Wild since we've talked about it last?
No.
What did you say your problem was with it? Like, it just bored you or something?
It bored me. So I really
Why?
like the dungeons and the puzzles.
Yeah.
but the world travel time took too long.
Oh yeah, right. It just was too much in between events.
Because like, at least the little bit that I did play, it made me crisscross the map. Like, go here to get this item. Now come back to where you literally just were.
Right.
And I was like, it's getting annoying.
Like the only way you can really do that is if like there's a chance of finding something new every time you crisscross back and forth. Which I assume that, I mean, there can only be so many things to find in the game. I should send you this video. It's a short series by one of the Game Grumps. You know about the Game Grumps, right? I've showed you that before, right? One of them, Aaron, did this series of not game reviews, but like, I guess it's game reviews. They get called sequelitis, where he complains about the sequels in games and how they go downhill in various aspects, and I mean, it's kind of annoying sometimes because he's like screaming most of the time for like comedic effect.
Oh.
It may or may not grate on your nerves, but he does make really good points about the way that Ocarina of Time and even A Link to the Past deviated from the original Legend of Zelda format, and it has to do with like hand-holding, and especially with Ocarina of Time, there's a lot of waiting, and that has to do with like waiting to get to the place that you want to go because you got to crisscross the map a bunch, like you were just saying, or like there's this like one part of the game. It's in one of the specific dungeons, and I'm sure it happens like more than once. There's just the example that he used. There's like a lot of stuff happening around you. There's like, you know, fire going off here and there, and like enemies off to the side that will never touch you, and all you're really doing is holding forward to go down a perilous bridge with a couple like spots where you have to jump across. That jumping happens automatically. The entire time, what you're doing is just holding up, and nothing's happening. Like that's all the user input that is required for that section, and it's like, it's boring. You're just waiting. You're waiting to get through this thing. It makes it look exciting, but it's not. You're just walking. And there's plenty of other things that he goes over. He does that for and then he does one for Mega Man X, and then there's one for Castlevania 2. And for the most part, I really don't agree with all the things that he says in those ones, but for the most part, I agree with the things that he says in the Zelda episode.
I'd actually kind of want to check that out.
Yeah, I think you might. It's worth hearing the opinion, if not it being annoying to hear.
Because like I feel like I would agree probably for a lot of those points.
Yeah. I think so too, because like they are like they're it's an objective opinion. Like the things that he says are objectively true. Triangle death. Yeah.
I think they only have 5 HP.
But yeah, I do want to play Breath of the Wild just to check it out. But yeah, like I said, I agree that Zelda games have changed drastically from their original format.
By original format, do you mean like the original Zelda for the NES?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Well, so that would be. I mean, I guess it obviously has to change because even for Super NES, A Link to the Past, that's different.
It's different, yeah, and he goes over how some of the differences make it less like the original, and it's not necessarily a good thing, in my opinion.
I really liked A Link to the Past. My Super Nintendo came with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was like
I know that you like that
bundled
one.
version.
But did you ever play the first one? You played it all the way through?
I like that one too.
Oh, okay.
And then I never played Zelda 2 all the way through.
Oh, really?
was just like
that one I beat that one more than the first one. Go ahead.
That was it. It was just bits and pieces.
Oh, okay. I like number 2 a lot, but I think number 1 is better. But yeah, like the things that he says about going from 1 at least to Link to the Past because it's the closest. Number 2 doesn't really fit in because it's not really like the same format. It's not top down with all that. But anyway,
it's kind of weird that one's never compared. Like I guess people just give that one as an excuse.
It's
let's just skip this one because it's very different. But then let's rip number 3 apart because it's not like number 1.
But I mean, the things that he says that are differences between them, I think it overall makes it an easier game, and that I don't really exactly like all that much because of how cryptic everything is in the first game. I think that's better. Like it doesn't tell you that, like it doesn't advertise or telegraph. I mean, cracks in the wall that you can bomb. You just have to like be like, that wall right there is suspicious because of my own hunches, and then you find out that sometimes you're correct, or like maybe a tree that you burn.
That's true. So it's kind of fun to like figure this stuff out.
Yeah,
But I mean, A Link to the Past didn't tell you that you could bomb this wall. You just see a crack on it.
But that's what it's telling you by having a crack. Like there's no cracked walls in the game that you can't bomb. So as soon as you see a crack, you're like, all right, there it is.
Yeah, probably.
And you can poke your sword against the wall to make
it makes a different sound. Yeah.
Different ting, that kind of stuff. So like those things are easier for sure. And I could honestly take it or leave it. I just recognize that it is easier. And then there's stuff like how pretty soon after you meet the wise man or whoever he is, or the sorcerer, he tells you about all the pendants that you have to go get, and it marks them all on the map, and it says like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah.
And like that's hand holding for sure. It tells you where you need to go. In the first one, it was all up to you. You could go do level 2 before you did level 1.
That's true. I don't know if I would necessarily describe those things as hand holding. I mean, it tells you what to do. It sort of fits. Versus it's like, hey, you gotta go find these things. And then like, I feel there should be at least some place where you can get information on where to find it. Like, I don't think it needs to be just totally cryptic.
It doesn't need to be. It never needs to be. I mean, but
I think if it spelled it out for you, you're like, okay, that's a bit hand holding.
It's just that it didn't start that way, and it takes away from the exploration that you get in the first game, the difficulty it takes away from, and the thrill of discovery that's taken away too. So it's kind of a hard balancing act to please everyone, I guess, but for the most part, it seems like games as a whole just get more easier and like accommodating quality of life stuff.
I think that's true.
Yeah. It's a funny freeze frame.
Yeah.
Where is the intruder? They're sneaky. Maybe not. He's right there. Gee. Okay. Oh shit. Ghost in the Shell shit. Why is that horrible? It sounds pretty cool. Oh. Well, that part sucks.
Oh, shit.
I'm getting more hints of like, remember how I said that Kill la Kill reminds me kind of like of a mech anime?
Uh-huh.
That little bit right there reminds me of it more now, because that, like, the whole father developed this unstoppable thingy or whatever, and trying to merge a robot with human. That kind of a thing happens in Kill la Kill, except it's not robots; it's clothing.
Clothing.
Yeah. It makes sense when you watch the show.
No, I know what you mean.
Oh, okay. Did you ever watch more than that first episode?
We watched like 5 so far.
Oh, cool.
Or 4?
Awesome. What do you think of it now that you've seen more of it?
I like it.
Cool.
I just need to pay attention because I would have it on like in the background while I'm working,
Uh-huh.
and I think there's a bunch of stuff that I would miss, so I'd end up like rewatching the episode again.
Oh, fair enough. Well, yeah, take your time, do it slowly if you need to, and get all the little bits of info. Because it definitely, you know how like anime shows will like kind of jump the shark at the end, and like just all of a sudden a whole bunch of weird shit happens, and then it's over. That happens with Kill la Kill, but it isn't too out there. Like new characters are introduced all of a sudden, and then like they're like super pivotal to the plot, and then it's over. But it's not as weird as like Showbits was or something. Although that was a really fun anime, I kind of want to watch it again. Kind of mushy most of the time, but oh really?
I think so.
Cool. It was definitely more of the mushy type, like the magical girlfriend, whatever it was, genre.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny, and I like the music. Coalition of it's the Fellowship. They're gonna take the Ring of Mordor. I just want to go back to fighting in the arena.
It's like, I'll go back to jail. It was better there.
He was cock of the walk back in jail.
That's true.
Don't blame him. Shut the fuck up, Dad. You're embarrassing me. More nicer.
More better.
Mo better. I'm confused. Her name's Choo Choo, but her race is Chew?
Yes.
Okay. That's like somebody being called Man Man.
Basically. Human.
I really gotta finish Voyager and get started on next gen, because like I know I'm gonna like it and all that, but I've got a really sick ass Enterprise Neon neon light and a nice poster too for next gen. I don't
What?
feel like I deserve them until
Where did
I'm
that
a
come from?
proper fan of the show. Came from the arcade. I can actually send you a picture of them right now because I'm sitting right here in front of them. But yeah, they're some of the things I decided to keep. Go check your Facebook.
Yes. Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah. Yeah, those neon signs are awesome. We got a Sega one too. It lights up blue like the right color for Sega, obviously. They're really not all that expensive if you wanted to get one though. About $100 at most, or not at most actually, but probably on average, depending on what design you want. But there's websites out there that you can request your own custom whatever.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's I honestly like it better than normal lighting. Like if I could just have my room lit by by neon lights, it would be way cooler. Most of the time I don't have the main light on, which I have on now for the web show because it's better lighting. But I've got a black light bar over here and 2 neons, and then that kind of pretty much keeps my room on dim, cool lighting. Well enough for me to see everything, but like if I had company, I'd probably want to get more white light. Hope my room in the next place I get is a little bigger. Be nice. Either way, the living room I'm sure would be better, bigger, and be able to hold more snake action. But white light. Choose wisely. Do they all have to do independent fights or something?
Actually, I wish I could go back and buy more stuff now that I have the money. But I guess you can.
Back out, back out. There's no option. Understood.
Sure. Let's do it already.
Let's talk about preparing more. Let me get ready. All right, there you go. Now you can go do your stuff. Did you sell all those gold nuggets?
Not yet.
All right. Fuck yeah, we're golden.
Plop. nuggets. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Whoops.
What shall it be?
Gear parts.
Wop, wop, wop. How long is Evangelion?
I don't remember. I thought it was just one season. It was like
Really?
20 some odd episodes. Maybe I'm
Really? I'm gonna look it up.
wrong. It's been
I
a
thought
while
it was
since I
longer than
watched it.
that, but I have nothing to base that off of.
I might be wrong.
Is it Neon Genesis Evangelion, or is that the re-release?
No, that's the full name.
Okay. Episode list. Oh man, there's only 26.
Ah, see.
Or yeah, 26 episodes. Well, that'll be easy to get through. That's just barely longer than Kill la Kill.
Hmm.
I think one of the reasons why I never really got into it or tried to watch it was because I assumed that it was like Dragon Ball Z length or something like that. I always forget that Dragon Ball Z is like a freak and is super long compared to most anime.
Yeah.
I mean, even Outlaw Star is only like 20-ish episodes, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just one season.
God damn. Kill la Kill seems pretty wrapped up as far as the story goes, but it would be really cool if there was more. I really like the artwork and the characters. Are you watching it dubbed or subbed?
Dubbed.
No, I figured, yeah, since you're not really watching most of it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Good, because I mean, I think the voice acting is really good too. For the American dub, that is.
Yeah, I didn't
Don't-
notice anything bad with it. But I think, like, usually I'm pretty accepting of those things. Like, it would have to be really bad for me to
Oh yeah.
complain about it.
Yeah. And in general, most of the good animes out there, they don't have bad English acting. And even if it isn't that good, sometimes it's really funny. It has to be like really bad for it to be like disapproved by you or I think. Like I think baseline bad, like so bad that I don't I have problems with it. Are like Final Fantasy X.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty bad. Like it's beyond easily noticeable. It's like in your face bad, and I'm just like, oh, it's cringy. But then there's like, I don't know, like I don't really watch Pokemon a whole lot, but some of the voice acting for that I feel is pretty cheesy. Because of some of the clips that I've seen, and I think that is acceptable cheesy. It's like funny cheesy.
Oh my god, where was that room?
Speaking of the room, though, you'd have to go past Final Fantasy X in terms of quality of voice acting, like worse, to get to levels of like so amazingly bad that it's hilarious. Like so the final, and that's like the worst place to be is where Final Fantasy X is, because it's like all it is like irritating. It's not, you can't really laugh at it that much.
Oh no.
And it's hard to enjoy. That's where it is for me anyway. If it was worse, I would like it more somehow.
It's a crazy statement.
I know. Comes from watching too much Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh.
And maybe learning to love getting tattoos is part of the problem too. There's some masochism involved. Do you ever think about getting a tattoo?
I don't know what I would get. Not really.
But if you thought of something that you would like, you would get it?
Maybe.
Hmm.
I didn't really have a draw to it or any opposition to it either.
Oh, well, fair enough. Well, watch out, because if you do decide to get one, you might become addicted. That's what happened to me. But I was kind of sort of like that, of that same stance before I first had a tattoo. I was like, I'm not gonna get one unless I think of something really awesome or something like that. Otherwise, like, whatever, it doesn't matter. And then I did think of something, and I was gonna get it, and then someone that I knew fucking stole it from me. Like, they went and got it before I could. And I was like, well, fuck that. You know, I'm not gonna get it now. So I'm like back to the drawing board, and then like nothing ever came to me. So I was like, whatever. I guess I'm still waiting for inspiration. And then a friend of mine, was a really good friend of mine at the time, had a bunch of tattoos already anyway, and she was like, dude, I picked out a tattoo. We're both gonna get this tattoo. It'll be matching tattoo, and just trust me. I like say yes to it. We'll both get it. I'll tell you what it is before we get it, obviously. But like, do you want to get a matching tattoo with me? And I was like, yeah, let's do that. That's cool. That's a great idea. It like takes all the prep work that I need to do in my head out, because like I'm doing it with a friend, so it's fine. It doesn't really matter what it is as long as it's something that's not terrible. And it was this Mario Superstar.
Oh, that one is super cool.
Yeah, and so that was the very first tattoo I ever got, and then I was like, oh shit, I really like this. I need to do a whole sleeve. And then that turned into, oh my god, I got another arm. So yeah, watch out.
Like,
you might like it.
Video game stuff, I can see that. Like,
Yeah.
that could be fun. Other things that I like, I guess it could be like nerdy stuff, like anything kind of like math related, like graphical representations of like a formula of something.
Right.
Or like
Something Fibonacci.
patterns.
Or something.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it would probably be like that kind of stuff.
My tattoo artist would be able to do something like that for you. He's extremely talented. I could set you up.
Sure.
He does he lives out in Fargo, so like he's almost never here. But whenever he is, he does a lot of different guest spots in various cities and states. And well, he hasn't come out here this year, obviously, but Usually he comes out here for a big tattoo convention that happens every year, and I get tattooed then. And sometimes he drops in at a certain local parlor, and I'll meet him there. But he's the only one that's tattooed me so far. Hopefully I can keep it that way.
It seems like you should be able to. I don't know where it would change, right?
No, I mean, if he somehow doesn't want to move, or I don't want to wait for him to, I mean, not move, but he doesn't want to travel to go do tattoos, and he just wants to work out of Fargo instead, I can always just take a plane out there. It's whatever. It's not like it's a cheap thing anyway. It's not going to be a big deal to add a little bit more.
Right.
Kill them Jennies.
The gears optimally equipped. Yes.
What knight?
Bigots.
We should remember to put the Breath of Fire series on our list. I want to see the PlayStation releases.
Okay.
Because I've never gone through them before. I've only seen them a little bit while like you or Mike Collins was playing it, and I just thought that the animations and graphics look really good. When did you beat Legend of Zelda? Like, you never owned it.
For the NES? No, I didn't.
Did you emulate it or something?
I had a friend that owned it. So he had a bunch of Nintendo games, and that's actually where I ended up borrowing most of them from him.
Wow. Yeah, that's right. I met you right after, I think. Right after I got my Super Nintendo. So like I had a whole bunch of NES games that I could have traded with you at the time, but I didn't know you yet. I sold all my Nintendo games and my Nintendo so that I could have enough money for Super Nintendo and like 2 games.
What were your first 2 games?
Donkey Kong Country and Final Fight.
Oh, yes.
And like right after I met you, you remember when we traded games? We traded Donkey Kong Country for Super Metroid.
Yep.
Yeah. That was the trade to kick it all off. I remember you hyped up Final Fantasy 3 at the time to me pretty good too, because you had gotten it. Oh my god! It did. You had gotten it and you were talking about it and you made it sound awesome because it is. And then then like half a year went by, and just out of fucking nowhere, my uncle sends it to me with the player's guide and all that.
Yep.
I was like, absolutely awesome. It completely changed my life. What other games did you beat that you borrowed from that guy or whoever?
Oof. I don't even remember. It's such a long time ago.
I know so little about your NES knowledge.
There really isn't that much. Like, from NES, I went. Oh God. That thing does so much damage. I think it's gonna kill him.
I hope not. But if he does it again, it probably will.
It's like these guys can't hurt him, but stop it.
Die!
I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, NES knowledge and NES games basically non-existent.
Did you get a Sega Genesis before you got a Super Nintendo?
I think so.
I got the Super Nintendo first, and then a Genesis like 4 or 5 years later. Probably 4 years later. But I didn't sell anything to get it. I just also bought it. So I had 2 systems for once. It was the first time I had 2 systems. Back here again. Did that kill the whole thing that we were doing? Do we have to do all of it over again?
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
But I'll probably start off on like either Battle 4 or Battle 3, just do them in reverse order. Because that
maybe
one's
you can
problematic for the amount of damage that he does.
Maybe you can change the person who fights him and they'll do better? I don't know.
I don't know who I would change. Satan's a pretty good choice for those.
Yeah, he is pretty much the most powerful person.
But that thing had very strong magic attacks, so I could probably get something that ups magic defense.
Suppose.
But then I think the White Knights would probably start hurting him.
True,
but
true.
The amount of damage he does is just so disproportionate to the
Can you do
damage.
more damage than you were doing to the main dude? Were you like conserving your attacks?
No.
No?
Yeah, let's try this again.
Oh boy.
We could try to boost your way off right off the bat.
Just to overpower the motherfucker.
Let's see what that is.
Did you play the Mega Man games?
For NES?
Yeah.
You're so fascinated about the NES. I did play some.
I feel like I remember you saying that, yeah, that's why I asked.
Like, not many. Like, probably the most memorable Mega Man games were the Mega Man X series. Like, those were the ones I really got into.
Yeah, same here. Well, we need to fix that. You need to play some NES games.
Oh, it can do physical attacks. That's gonna still can't hurt us.
Sonic Boom! Fuck!
Nice.
Did you play Contra?
Mm-hmm. I really
good.
like Contra.
Contra's a great game. It's one of my favorites. Did you play the second one?
That part isn't as familiar. I definitely remember the first one most.
Yeah, I never owned the second one. As a kid, I own it now. But I definitely played the first one way more. The second one's basically just as good as the first one, but I have more nostalgia for the first.
Mm-hmm. So strong.
But I am interested in seeing your opinion on a lot of the games that I am well versed in on the NES, because I feel like you'll have. I mean, it's just a fresh eye, you know, and you'll. Oh my god. You'll bring up points that I've probably like long ago forgotten and just kind of like I've dealt with the entire time. You know what I mean? Yeah, good job. Like, there's probably a whole bunch of just like annoying shit that like I've adapted to the point of not even remembering that I had to do that. And I'd be interested in hearing about that. Various parts of various different games. On the other hand, in certain games, I might be able to talk you through them so well that you'd be playing like a veteran. We'll see.
Let's see how that goes. Might lose to this one.
I can do it! Faye's got this. Total confidence in Faye. Whoa. Failed bonkage. Are fucking you up. Well, that the main of the guys, little white knights, are losers. welcome back, you before. I don't know. Are we at the very top of the tower, Ben?
No, we're still in Chevette.
Oh, okay.
So Chevette's being attacked by Saurus, and you have to defend it.
The tower is endlessly high. We'll never reach the top.
Good job.
Remember that one spot in Final Fantasy XII? It was like a tower or something. It had multiple floors. It was one of the things that you did at the end of the game when you're super powerful. Did you ever finish that?
I don't know what part that is.
Ah, damn. I don't remember the name of it, but it was definitely like a really, really like it was just like ridiculously overpowered with the enemies. And you had to really level up to get through it. Ubicore, I think, knows what we're talking about. The last dungeon. Yeah, it was definitely one of the very last endgame dungeons, but I don't think you needed to complete all of it to get through the plot.
Oh.
Ben knows Escaflowne.
Oh, yeah.
Ubicore wants to know if it's any good.
I liked it. I'd recommend it.
That's another big robot mecha anime, right?
Yep.
Ah, cool. So Ubicore, while we were gone, Ben and I were talking about Evangelion. I didn't realize that it's only 26 episodes. Like I dumbass, I thought it was super long, and that's one of the reasons why I hadn't watched it in so long, because I thought it was like a really big ordeal to get through. 24 episodes is a cakewalk. I can get through that in a couple days. Yeah, maybe not tonight, but definitely real soon. I'll be starting that shit because I'm gonna get through it. I wanna conquer this anime and let you know what I let you know what I think. That just speaks to its quality, I think. The fact that it's not very long and it's been around in the zeitgeist for this long. People haven't forgotten about it. I mean, because like Outlaw Star is about as long, and people don't really talk about Outlaw Star anymore. I like it, but I can see why it's not like a super, fan favorite. It gets a little weird at the end. It's fine though. I like it still. Oh yeah, I'm sure once I get to episode 26, I'm gonna be at the point where like if there's any more of this goddamn shit, I need it. I'm gonna soak it all up, because that's the secret power of short series that are really good. You are thirsty for more. Whatever you can get, you're gonna go for it. Cool. Yeah, I'll look it up. Niggets.
Niggets.
They do nothing.
They can't hurt us.
Oh, a waste of time.
Another cool series. I don't think this one really has robots or anything like that, but is Crest of the Stars.
Crest of the Stars?
So there's Crest of the Stars 1 and 2, and then there's like a follow-up called Banner of the Stars.
Are these all series or movies?
Series.
Okay. What are they about?
Difficult to explain.
Hopefully stuff with space. I like space.
Stuff
It
with
says
space.
stars.
Yeah.
Oh, Yubakor, I haven't heard of the other movies. I thought it was just the series and the one movie. Do you know about the other Evangelion movies, Ben?
I don't really know how many there are. I know I've seen at least one.
What'd you think of it?
It's good. All of Evangelion's good.
Oh, all right, cool.
You looked up Crest of the Stars, yeah.
Is it on your server?
It's not. I think I have it burned on a DVD, but like I could just copy it onto the server.
Right on. Well, I might ask you to do that one of these days.
I was actually thinking of doing that with all the anime that I had on DVDs.
You have a fuckload, dude.
Just-
that would be a big project.
Just put it all on the server and then get rid of the DVDs.
Ah, dude, you don't need to get rid of them.
It's like a massive binder. It's just clutter.
Yeah, it's not clutter. You have room to store it. What if your hard drives crash? What if that happens?
All of them. It's
What
a
if
RAID
one of
5
them crashes?
configuration. As
What
long
if
as
one
not.
of you-
If one crashes, it can restore it.
Oh no. What if it's like a power surge and they all die at once, just like and they turn into mush?
There's no coming back from that.
Yeah, and then you'll have your DVDs as backup. Oh, your poor technology, you just discarded, unloved. At least you have a CRT now.
Oh, I tried to turn it on. I don't think it's plugged in.
Oh no.
I'm also pretty sure I would need, like,
Another person.
I was gonna say, like, a transmission lift to, like, get that thing out of there.
Yeah, if you didn't have another person, I mean, even if you had another person, the lift would still be a better option. Because that's so goddamn huge. We used a pinball lift, pinball machine lift to move CRTs around that were too big to lift at the arcade. But I assume that you wouldn't need one of those for any other reason. If you're lucky, that TV will have handles built into the plastic molding, and it'll be a lot easier to hold it otherwise without it. Because those are a godsend for those 30 inchers.
Oh, I'll have to take a look.
You won't be able to tell until you pull it out. They're at the back.
Uh-oh.
We're all trapped in imperfect bodies. Except for me.
Mine's just all right. I'd give it a 5 out of 10. It's pretty average.
I suppose that's. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I don't know if I'd be considering 5 out of 10 all right.
It's very middle of the road.
I suppose. I mean, it literally is. It's right in the middle of 10. But you work out way more than me, so you got to be at least a little bit. Unless that puts me at a 4.
Oh, maybe.
I do not take care of this thing. I mean, I did some pull-ups the other day, but I don't do them a whole lot.
You just did like 1 pull up a year. All right,
no, I did like 5 yesterday. I just need to do some more. I need to do them more often and consistently. That's my problem. So benevolent, yet so annoying. Oh god, there's a choo-choo in Xenoblade?
Oh boy.
Oh no. The legacy continues. It's like a marshmallow with a personality. Fashion forward though. Little did the choo-choo know that men would be wearing their hair like that in like 20 years.
Get him, choo-choo.
They're these creatures called Nopons. They're like the Moogles of Xenoblade.
Oh.
Moogles have changed a lot over the years. Definitely my favorite version of Moogles is Final Fantasy VI's. But schools in Final Fantasy 12, I thought they were cool. And I have no idea what they're like in number 9. What are they like, Ben, in number 9? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Ubicore says they're like a postal service.
Oh, wait, that's right.
Ah, cool. Is that when they first started like getting jobs and stuff? Because in like 6 they didn't have jobs or like like a social structure or anything like that. They just kind of lived in a cave and popped in whenever they felt like they should help. Holy shit, that shoe is tough.
Get him.
This music's pretty cool too. I'm not a low-level life form. I am choo-choo.
It's debatable. Oh, die, you pathetic animal. That's terrible.
Choo-choo is not fucking around. Ouchoo. Ah. You lost, but you still won. That's the power of choo-choo. Whoa.
Ouch.
All right, Borg entry. Probably gonna finish the rest of that Voyager episode after
Yes.
this stream. I don't remember the name of it, but it's the one where Voyager takes on two different life forms that are like one has prisoner, one has the other group held prisoner, and they're like trying to accommodate them on the Voyager while they take them to their prison, basically. But these guys are on death row, and people in Starfleet they've evolved past the death sentence, so they have problems with it and stuff like that. Do you remember that episode?
I'm trying to. I don't think so. It's in season 6?
It's in season 7. I'm more than halfway through season 7 now.
Oh. Oh god, where's she going?
And they just started talking about like one of the prisoners that is on death row is a certain race of alien that's it's basically analogous to like black people in our penal society, whatever, however the wording for that goes. But like it's disproportionate how they get punished in our penal system.
Oh wait, I do know the episode you're talking about. Yeah,
I think that's the main crux of it, where
Yep.
like that's the main analogy that they're trying to make, is that like just because you're a certain way doesn't mean you're a criminal. And then also the main dude, the most violent of them, just got like basically unintentionally rehabilitated with the Borg nanoprobes. Do you remember that part? So I gotta see how that ends. I like how Voyager, I don't know if all of Star Trek or Star Trek before Voyager did this at least, but like they take really like basic moral quandaries, like moral paradoxes and stuff like that, and apply it to super sci-fi nerdy stuff.
Yep.
And do it really well.
Oh, your video is pixelated.
Oh shit, yeah, I'll fix it. Is that better? Hopefully.
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna redo Grid Fam.
Goodbye forever.
You gotta let me back in though.
I'm doing it.
All right, cool. We're good. Yeah, they do that multiple times throughout Star Trek Voyager, where they just take a basic, a basic problem that most people will go through in their life. It's a common problem, not a basic problem. It's a complex problem that most people have to deal with in their life, and put the Borg in there or something, I like it. It's kind of timeless in a way because of that, because those problems that they tackle are like problems that we're gonna have for a long time. Like we may never evolve beyond those problems.
Your video's having issues again.
God damn it.
It looks kind of cool.
Alright, calling back in. If it happens again, I guess they'll just roll with it. Hopefully it'll solve itself.
That's good that the audio's
Yeah, for sure. Maybe this webcam is crapping out. Who knows? I don't know how old it is. It was part of the arcade hall.
Ouch.
I could stand to get a better one anyway. It's only 720. So,
Okay.
could always get another one. So I'm not sure. I'm not entirely like invested in the or committed to the idea of it yet, but I think the first game review, scripted review that I want to do is going to be for Zelda 2.
Okay.
It's mostly stemming from a video that I saw from another YouTuber who was obviously a lot younger than both of us are, and he did not like Zelda 2, and I feel like it's all the complaints, all the negatives that he gave the game were basically because he grew up in the wrong time to appreciate the game.
I think that would make sense. Like, probably a lot of the reasons why I like certain games was sort of time and place.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it would be like if I played them now, or having not played them before.
It's definitely a real thing that like the gaming climate is different. The way that games are played and appreciated is different than it used to be. So like it really kind of fired me up a little bit because I was like, all the things that you're saying are wrong. Like the way that you're saying them would be correct if you were right, but you're not.
Oh no, I kind of want to watch this review now.
I should send it to you, but like you don't really know the game as well as I do either. You never beat it or anything like that. You probably barely remember it, right?
I remembered a few things from it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'll send it to you, but like I don't know if you'll have the same reaction to me, the same reaction as I did. That is
Probably not quite the same.
But I think it's a really good game. I think a lot of it is really good, and most of the stuff that he complained about, like at 95%, was I just completely disagreed with.
He's dead again.
But so if I do decide that that's the game that I'm going to have to do, or that I want to do, is what I'm going to have to do is play the entire game and record all my footage without streaming it. And then so I could have like, you know, a nice upscaled picture, or not upscaled, but like full screen picture. And take down all the notes for all the things that I think we're talking about. And also I think another, like one of the things that he probably didn't take into account for these older games is you got to read the instruction book. Like the instruction book very frequently in those old games contain vital information that you would never know otherwise. And that's just part of it.
Super NES is where instruction books became useless and then non-existent.
No, there was instruction books for GameCube even.
But did they have anything useful in them? Like if you looked before, because probably with NES and Super NES, there was color instruction books that were like 30 pages long.
Yeah.
Like it was actual detailed booklet.
For what I remember, So when Super Nintendo came around, yes, the instruction books they were basically just as detailed as the NES instruction books, but the game itself contained enough information to make you not need the instruction book. And that wasn't true for a lot of NES games, but it was true for most Super Nintendo games. And then when like GameCube came around and N64 came around, so one came around the other, whatever. They had just as much information, I think, but they ramped up the tutorial stuff so that you never needed it. And then like when Wii comes around and games that followed, most of the instruction books were like little crappy text files on the game launch screen. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, your video's gone again.
Oh, god damn it. Calling in.
You're a lost cause.
I guess so. Nobody's even hang on. Nobody's even using the internet at my place except for me. And I'm not doing a whole lot. What the hell? Maybe it is the webcam going out. Maybe time for a new one. But yeah, once Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 and all that came around, fucking no instruction books. It sucks too because like I like instruction books.
Me too.
They have vital information, mostly information that you don't get in the game, so it's like supplemental. It's good for a nerd.
What was the info in Zelda 2 that you needed the instruction book?
See, that's what I'm going to have to research because I at this point, I just remember it, but I don't remember what I learned from instruction books and versus what I remembered from just like figuring it out on my own. But I'm fairly sure there's a number of examples of things that he complained about that were like explainable by if you had just read the instruction book. Of how many, I'm not entirely sure, but we'll if that's what I end up doing, we'll figure it out. It's a hell of a face that guy's got.
Yep.
Damn wise man. How's the Highlander series going?
Good.
Still watching it.
Perfect for background sound.
How many times have you gone through that series?
I think just once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you like you don't know it like by heart or anything?
No. Dun dun dun. The limiters are removed.
Oh shit.
Is there something screaming in the background? Uh-oh.
They're screaming with rejoice.
You're all distorted again.
God damn it.
I'm just leaving this one. Oh, there you go. Fixed it.
Did that really fix it? Oh my god, it did.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think it kind of forced it to refresh.
White balance. Well, I guess that's a good solution.
Let's see if it works again.
Yeah, let me know if it
breaks.
happens. When it inevitably breaks again, yes indeed.
Yes! We get more moves.
All right. That's like the rest of them, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Why does Faye have one missing there?
I must be under, like, 50.
Oh. What up, Knob 42? 42.
Knob 4242. It's been a minute. How you doing?
Welcome back.
Yeah, perfect timing. Now we can learn some super cool death blows.
It is the turning point.
Hey, Roy, you just finished Doom Eternal, didn't you?
I finished, yeah, the nightmare mode, and now I'm going back to get all the extra collectibles that I did not get the first time around. What's a SGDQ? I do not know what that is. What the hell? An hour 30? That's so fast. Summer games done quick. Oh, okay. See, speedrunning is super impressive to me, but I'm not really good at that kind of thing. Wow. I might have to check that out because that sounds impressive. Like, I've told Ben, like, for me, nightmare mode is like ridiculously hard. Like, you get into a new area and you don't. I don't expect to be able to pass that new area for at least 5 attempts. Like, I don't even like get even slightly irritated if I lose on the first attempt. It's like, well, that's expected. And then some of the areas I would spend the entire session trying to get through, an hour long or maybe even more, and I still wouldn't even. And then sometimes when I would, I'd be like, all right, I'm done. Like I don't even have any. I don't have another section in me right now. It's quite a game. It's really good. Super goddamn violent. I'm trying to get through all the like I said, I'm trying to get all the collectibles, but also doing all the Empyrean gates, I think they're called, all the extra hard levels or master level stuff. It's a lot of fun. People who can totally dominate games like that, though, are that's just a whole other level of gaming that I've never been able to really touch. I'd say the closest game I've come upon being able to do like a speed run on is maybe Contra 1 on NES, because I can run through that game really fast. I've never really tried to make it faster, but I know the game so well that I feel like it wouldn't be too hard to readjust the way I approach it to allow for expediency. I'll have to check that out. Thanks, Knob. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out for sure. Super Metroid's a really long game, though. You know, like there's a lot of things that go into that, and many
I've
routes
seen
that you could take.
speed runs with Super Metroid for like 45 minutes.
No way! That's
Yeah.
amazing. That is so much. Like I take a week to beat that game. A game like Contra is. I mean, as long as you can basically just press forward the entire time and not die, that's all you got to do for the speed run. With Super Metroid, you got to like know where everything is and like know your route so flawlessly, and all the obstacles to get through. Good lord. Oats and goats. What a screen name. Airship, baby.
The Yakuza can fly now.
All right. Maybe I'd have a chance of doing a Marble Madness NES speedrun too. I'm pretty good at that one. But like, I'm not perfect. It would take some work. But that's a short game too. You can beat it in like 5 minutes. Yeah, I bet they did it in like separate rooms and stuff like this time. Oh, just streaming in. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's not like it's hard to do. Might as well, if it's infinitely safer. Yeah, for probably some like connection issues here and there, but for the most part, I'm sure it's all right. Tolerable. Anyway.
There is still that room with those treasures here that we haven't gotten.
Must infiltrate.
I think though we're supposed to go to Nissan. Wait, was this always here?
Looks like a secret passage.
I thought we were supposed to go this way. It was like part of the story.
Why couldn't you go in that door?
It was a second door that was like that.
Yeah. Just randomly says no.
Maybe it's the other rooms where there's just like bookshelves blocking it.
Oh, sure. Maybe so. It should at least tell you, though. Well, we got about 15 minutes left. Oh yeah, I'll send you that video that I was telling you about. Sequelitis. I feel like part of the reason why he only did a couple of these videos was because they were kind of annoying. Because he really is literally screaming his opinion at you the entire time.
Oh jeez, that sounds annoying.
It kind of is, but it's animated too, so it's kind of like it fits it slightly, but also it's annoying. But like I said, the points that he makes are valid. No, it's in your messenger.
Sweet.
Ah, that's kind of an awesome idea. Knobs 4242 says that they had a co-op Ocarina of Time randomizer run,
Oh,
and one would play as a child and one would play as the adult, and they'd have to work together to play the game.
that's kind of awesome.
That's a super cool twist on playing a game like that. I love that kind of shit for sure. What's there? What? No way! That is awesome. Knob says that there's a Link to the Past and Super Metroid crossover randomizer. You have to find 2 items in each game to progress to the other.
That's awesome.
It's super meta, obviously, but like whatever. That's how you do meta, right? It's just arbitrary challenges. I love it.
I wonder if there's anything on these like weird little islands that now we can get to. Looks like.
Oh, there's a fight at least.
There's height.
Oh my god, you're gonna die. Are there any other crossover type randomizers that you know of, Knob? Because like those for that one, I might play that on its own anyway. But like if there's a better option, I might go for that instead. Yeah, the randomizers have gotten pretty popular nowadays. So I've seen a lot of those. I've never seen any crossover ones before. Nice.
Still alive.
Why won't you die? Yo, Knob, here's an invite to our Discord server. Feel free to hang out.
It's almost dead.
So you think he is feigning weakness? He's gonna explode and kill everybody. Oh my god, that's awesome damage.
Dress.
Server's still a little light on members, but we're building a following here.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Devil dress.
Plus 18.
Worth it.
If that's what we're actually supposed to get there. Maybe it's just some rare drop that monster drops. We just got super lucky.
Well, still worth it. Maybe we can go back for something better, but maybe not.
Like, what about this item? Also inaccessible.
This island has Zone Eater. This is where we get Go-Go.
Yes.
Or in Tangier, maybe. Oh, Knob says we got lucky with that one. With that drop.
Oh. Yeah, I got a feeling that it was something common. Slugger.
A little slugger kind of slime your feet. Gross. Kick him.
Assuming that there's regular character size enemies here, you can fight with them to get some of the new death blows.
Yeah.
Watch the gear size monster.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Nope. Just a bunch of frog people.
Yeah, so see, now we have 7 that we can put in.
All right. Yeah. Unstoppable. The Croaker tribe. Ribbit. Knob says, have we been to the bottom of that lighthouse yet? It's an extra area. Well then, we'll take care of that next episode. Okay, he says on the Western Islands, one of the Western Islands, there's a little building that takes you underground in an elevator.
That sounds familiar.
Ah. There's so many of those fuckers. Goddamn frogs.
Poke.
Doink. Sounds like a good reason to go there, Knob.
The nice items. Excellent.
Nice items and a bit of history. You get some more plots.
Yes.
Piecing together the big weedy quilts of the plot. So many frogs.
Undying frogs.
Well, I guess this is really good though, because you get to do a whole bunch of death blows for
True.
practice a bunch anyway. Their run cycle is funny. Yeah, they're pretty weak. Last motherfucking croaker.
No, there's one more down. Off screen.
You bastard. Sneaky asshole.
There he is. Oh, no, there's two more down.
The fucking sneaky amphibians. Whip the shit out of them. So this is the most amount of, is it AP? That they,
Yes.
that they have 7?
This is it. It maxes out at that.
Justice!
All whipping.
And he still stands. Damn. These guys are tough. You're gonna get a bunch of XP, I bet.
I think it's pretty good for grinding out Nerdles, though.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't that much, was it? Oh, alright. Maybe we should do a few of these fights before we start doing more stuff tomorrow, on next time we play.
We can. It'd be nice to get like 1 or 2 of the newer
Round them
Nerdles.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect time.
Yeah, exactly. Well, cool. Thanks, Knob, and anyone else who's out there for joining. Feel free to use the Discord invite, and we'll be back on Sunday night. Sunday night, 9 o'clock Mountain Time, and we'll be continuing on Xenogears.
Part 13.
Oh yeah.
See you then.
Until then.